knowledge before you have encounters. Expand your knowledge of spirituality before you have encounters. There was a time I had an encounter. I used to fast a lot, 40 days, 20 days, 30 days with water. I used to fast, meditate and pray. But then I remember I was so much fascinated by this character in the Bible called, this person in the Bible called Enoch. There's very little that is taught to us in the Bible concerning Enoch. We know that Enoch, he walked with God and God took him. So I went and read more about Enoch. Then I realized this was someone who used to go into the heavens. And then I was so much interested in the heavenly things. For example, when you read the book of Ezekiel chapter 1, you find that Ezekiel starts by explaining visions of heaven. Where he started seeing the visions of heaven. The heavens were opened and then he started seeing visions. So I started meditating and fasting and praying. Then I remember one time while I was meditating, around this place where I am right now, I was reading the book of Revelation and meditating on that book of Revelation concerning the heavenly things, the trumpets in heaven, the rainbow in heaven, the place where God sits, where God is seated in the heaven, the throne. I was just meditating on that, and literally as I was meditating on those scriptures. My environment started to change. The trees started to change. I could hear the sound in the heavens, the clouds. It was so real, I panicked and actually ran away. Because everything was just changing. So I ran away and that encounter stopped. Another time, I was just walking. I was at a prayer center walking. And then all of a sudden, the environment changed. The air that I was breathing changed. Everything around me changed instantly. It was during the day. And I knew that the next step that I would make, I would actually disappear into another realm. I knew that for sure. I knew there's something called an inner knowing. You just know. There's no way you can be convinced otherwise. So the environment had changed. My breathing, the air had changed. It was so sweet. The air was very, very sweet. Very sweet and rich. So I was scared to make that one step. So I screamed, and then I came back into normality, into being normal. The experience disappeared. Now since that time, it has become very difficult for me to experience that things. Although when I enter into dry fasting, I start to experience them. But it's like God doesn't want fear. God doesn't want fear. Trust in the Lord and give yourself fully to God and enjoy the encounters, because it is God whom you are praying to. You never pray to the devil. So why are you afraid that you are going to encounter Satan that you never prayed to? So before you start praying, before you start doing all these spiritual things, please open up your heart, open up your body, open up yourself to the possibilities of God. God is able to do anything with your body, with you. So don't be afraid. Remove fear. Fear can actually prevent you from actually experiencing those encounters and actually getting that which God wanted you to get.